Okay, today we're going to move to the next set of derivative rules. So you're going to learn derivative rule number 5 through 7. We're going to start with when your function is exponential. So you have any b to the x and b is greater than 0. The derivative of an exponential is always the natural log of your base times b to the x. So an example for that would be if the function is 5 to the x, then your derivative is the natural log of 5 times 5 to the x. Be sure to include these examples and rules in your notes. Another example would be 3 times the quantity of 2.2 to the x. Well, your b in this situation is 2.2, so the 3 just stays out front. Then you take the natural log of 2.2 and you multiply it by 2.2 to the x, and that's your derivative. Okay, the next rule is for e. This one's really easy because the derivative of e to the x is still e to the x. So make sure you write this down as derivative rule number 6. So an example would be if your function was 3e to the x, the 3 stays the same, and the derivative of e to the x is just e to the x. Okay. Next, the 7th derivative rule is for natural logs. So if your function is a natural log and x is greater than 0, then your derivative is 1 over x. So for this one, we look at 3 ln of x. So the derivative of ln of x is 1 over x, and then we multiply it by 3, getting a result of 3 over x. Okay, so we're going to do some mixed review at this point for those rules that we just looked at. So what I want you to do is write down the problem, try to take the derivative, pause the video, and then see if you get the answer correct. So go ahead and start with f of x equals 2 ln of x minus 8x to the third. Pause it, try it, and then start it again to see if you got the correct answer. Okay, so for the natural log, the ln turns into 1 over x, and then we're multiplying it by 2. So that's where the 2 over x comes from. And then for the minus 8x to the third, you guys have already learned this rule. The 3 is going to come down, multiply by the 8, which is where the 24 comes from, and then you subtract 1 from your exponent, so that becomes 2. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, so for this one, I want you to pause the video, try 8e to the x plus 4 to the x plus 10. Try to find the derivative of that. So for this one, e to the x is easy. The derivative of e to the x is just e to the x. Your 8 doesn't change. Then you have an exponent, which turns into the natural log of your base times the exponent. So there's your derivative. The next practice problem is 4 over x squared plus 2 ln of x. So this is a mixture of the previous derivative rules plus the current rules. So go ahead, pause the video, give this one a try. So the first thing you should have remembered to do was to bring all the exponents up and change it to 4x to the negative 2 plus 2 ln of x. Then your negative 2 came down to the front and multiplied by 4, getting a negative 8. And then you subtract 1, which gets you negative 3. The derivative of ln of x is 1 over x, but then we have the 2, so it ends up being 2 over x. And then we just need to rewrite getting the negative exponent out of the problem, so it's x to the third in the denominator. And there's your final answer. Okay. Another practice problem, give this one a try and then pause to see if you got it correct. So first your 4 needs to come down and get multiplied by your negative 3, giving you a negative 12, and then you subtract your 1, so you get negative 12x to the third. That should be a review. Then you have an exponent, which is going to become ln of your base times the exponent, and then the 8 in front just stays. So there's your derivative. Alright, last practice problem. 15e to the x minus the cube root of x squared. Give that a try and then check your answer after you're finished. So the 15 e to the x is easy. That doesn't change because the derivative of e to the x is e to the x. So you don't have to do anything with that. With this cube root of x squared, you need to rewrite that as x to the 2/3. And then the 2/3 comes down in front. And then 2/3 minus 1 is negative 1/3. And then you just need to rewrite the fraction so that you don't have a negative exponent. And there is your final answer. Okay, if you have any questions on derivative rules, please see me. Thank you.